Welcome back to our YouTube channel. We're gonna pick another order that just came in. It's gonna be a vintage lighted fiber optic 5 colors angel tree, and we're gonna pull that from Banker Box 18. Let's see here, 16, and that's gonna be over here. So we'll have to move that over. At some point we are gonna build stuff for these totes to roll on, hopefully. It's gonna be that tree right there. Vincent, you want to grab that since you're here? This one right here, this big box. Grab it from the, so it don't fall off the top. All right, while I put this down. All right, this 10-inch fiber optic angel sold for $30 plus shipping. The next order we're gonna pull is gonna be a vintage winking Santa face ceramic trinket, candy, cookie, whatever this buyer wishes to use it for. Little trinket candy container, and that's going to be in Banker Box 18. Just back to back. I think it's going to be in this. No, that's going to be the working Santa. Oh, there he is down there. This trinket dish right here. Alright, this little Santa Claus trinket box sold for $30 plus shipping. The next item we're going to pull is going to be a Harley Davidson motorcycle King of the Road holiday Christmas Santa ornament. And we're going to pull that from C6. Or not, actually C7. I believe that's what it said. Isn't it 6? Down here. This ornament right here sold for $16 plus shipping. get this ornament packaged up and shipped out to the buyer. The next item that we went ahead and pulled that sold on eBay is going to be a sealed CD. This one is going to be Shaggy, Lucky Day. We used to have these CDs in a dresser drawer that we had in our eBay room. We ended up moving the dresser out of here to reconfigure, and I ended up putting all these in one box that we had listed. So this CD sold for $14.95 plus shipping. The next item we're gonna pull is gonna be the Briar Element Series Kai Water Classic. It's gonna be stored in filing cabinet number 2, and we just listed this a few days ago. This Briar horse sold for $80 plus shipping. The next item we're going to pull is going to be a Garmin Phoenix 7 screen protector, and we've got that stored in banker box number 4. We'll just have to move this over just a touch. Alright. Let's go ahead and put that just a little bit. Phoenix 7, that's gonna be it. Alright, this item right here sold for $15 plus shipping, and we'll get this packaged up and shipped out to the buyer. The next item we're gonna pull is gonna be for parts and repair. Sony Carl Zeiss Vario Sonar DT 16 to 80 millimeter camera lens. So let's go ahead and pull that from our remaining camera lenses that we have. And the only reason why I listed this for parts or repair is because we had originally sold it, then the buyer returned it saying it didn't function properly. I just don't have the original camera anymore, so I couldn't retest it, and decided just to list it for parts or repair. So we're already in the profit on this estate sale buy, where we picked up tons of camera equipment, mainly lenses, but we resold this for $110.46 plus shipping. Next item we're going to pull is going to be a Sony PlayStation 2 Slim Launch Edition. It's It's going to be new and open box. And we just recently picked this up. On a private pick. We paid $100 and sold it for $400 on eBay. The next item we're gonna pull is gonna be a Barbie Midge doll, 1960s bubble cut, ginger hair, blue eyes, pink lips. We're gonna grab that from our filing cabinet. And she's gonna be right here. We sold this Barbie for $85 plus shipping. The next item we're gonna pull is gonna be another Kurt S. Adler holiday trim knee hugger. And we're gonna pull this knee hugger from Banker Box C6. And he'll be C6 Delta. I'll do one of these. Pull him out. This knee hugger right here sold for $18 plus shipping. All right. After looking at the pictures, we pulled the wrong knee hugger. So we're gonna go back into this. I believe it's gonna be that one. You just see the other one. Actually, those two are the same, so it's gonna be this one right here. Instead of the one with the white scarf, he's gonna have the green and red ribbon. Alright, so anytime I'm pulling orders, especially if I have multiple different variants of an item, I always double check the photographs on the actual item we sell. So this one right here sold for $18. The next item we're going to pull is going to be another N-Scale MTL Special Run Norfolk and Western Classic HK coal hoppers. This is going to be new old stock 3-pack, and we have that in train box A. Just want to see. Just pull up the picture. Go right over here to our train boxes. It's gonna be one of these. That's Santa Fe. No, actually, it's going to be There it is right there, I believe. Yeah, Norfolk and Western Historical Society. That's it right there. This hopper set sold for, I believe, $119.95 plus shipping. The next item we're going to pull is going to be a Digimon Impmon #4 plush toy. This came out in 2002 from Dairy Queen. And we're going to go to Baker Box 26, and it should be in a separate box. Oh, man. Okay, this is the B-bag. This bag right here, and we're going to look for number 10. There you go, right there. Okay. Eventually, I'm thinking about, instead of using Banker Box, using clear totes. Haven't decided 100% yet, but this Digimon right here does have a card in there. Sold for $18 plus shipping. And we'll get this packaged up and shipped out to the buyer and process our next order. The next item we're going to pull is going to be a Model Power 1546 Holland Iron Company structure model kit. It's for the N-scale micro trains. It's made in Germany. And we're going to pull that from 6. It's going to be it right here. It's brand new sealed. New old stock. And this Holland Iron Model Power 1546 sold on eBay for $21 plus shipping. The next order we're going to pull is going to be a Franklin Mint Star Trek tri-dimensional chess set. And we've got this on top of this filing cabinet up here. Set this over here. It's going to be this box. And we'll go ahead and put up the sold comp on this. This sold for $300 plus shipping. And we'll get this packaged up and shipped out to the buyer. The next item we're going to pull is going to be a Hallmark 1999 Notre Dame ornament. It's going to be the chipmunk with a megaphone. So we're going to go retrieve that from Banker Box 14. And I'm surprised that hadn't sold yet. This New York Jets. Alright, this is going to be the one that sold. Chipmunk holding the megaphone. This ornament right here sold for $12 plus shipping. The next item we're going to pull is going to be a vintage ideal Tammy doll. With its original box. Be right here, filing cabinet number 2. And this Tammy doll was picked up during a private pick for $10, and it sold for $200 plus shipping. The last item we're going to pull for this episode on what we sold on eBay is going to be a factory sealed case of Pokemon Prismatic Evolution ETBs. This factory case comes with 4 ETBs, which are Elite Trainer boxes. And we've got that stored right here. And ended up going into one of our local Dollar Generals and lucked out on this case. So we sold this case on eBay for $600 plus shipping. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Thank you for watching.